history of present illness. He's a contact lens wearer. Used disposable soft contact lenses for the past 3 months. 3 weeks prior to presentation, the patient began to develop cloudy vision, photophobia, and then increasingly exquisite pain. Why I highlighted exquisite pain? Because in the academia that we are discussing today, the pain is disproportional to the findings. Okay, I've seen maybe 7 acanthamoeba cases in the last 2 years because we are the only one in the university that has the medication. We can order the medication because you don't stock up for acanthamoeba medication. Why? Because what is the prevalence? It's 1 million. It's very rare, and no pharmacy will stock up with acanthamoeba medication because it gets expired and thrown. So it's only get ordered when you get the case. So that's why we get the more, but they are not as common. So when I say 7, it sounds like a big number just because we are getting it from all over the place. So the pain is exquisite, so it's disproportionate. Okay? They may come with no findings, nothing but some epithelial irregularity and yet severe. So you have to be highly alert into this kind. And why do they have the pain? Because of the proximity to the nerve. And then he had his pain increase. He was put on topical antibiotics, okay, which any one of us will do when you are encountering and for keratitis of any sort. The first thing you think about, common things are common, so you put them on antibiotics. So when he presented, he was already on gaticloxacin and topramycin and some cycloplegic agents. Okay, he still had the same problem and he's still resisting to have pain. So now you know this is a patient who presented with something that looks like keratitis, being put on antibiotics, still deteriorating. So what comes to your mind? Could be something other than bacteria, or it could be bacteria not responding to your, or it could be a compliance issue, so your patient is not admitted, you don't know. So all these things you have to discuss with your examiners or think about it when you are handling these cases. Apart from the contact lens, there's nothing. So this is how the patient presents. Okay? But can anyone describe the findings? This is what you will get in an exam setting. So everyone sees this is in the cornea, right? Yeah. So there's no reason in the exam to say this is a lens or cataract. Don't be surprised I get these answers. Okay? That this is something in the lens. I think it's the panic or the anxiety that makes you look, and you don't believe that the exam can be simple. You think if we show you a simple slide, we're trying to show you something. So this is really as simple as she described it now. Yeah. Okay, it's a corneal lesion. I heard cataract, I heard leukoporia, I heard all sorts of things. And as simple as a corneal infiltration, somebody can miss it. Okay, so don't panic in exams. Cases are simple. So you have this, and when she described it, she said infiltrate. Okay, in exams, it's important not to mention just whitish opacity. Yes, it is a whitish opacity, but whitish opacities are different categories. You need to be specific. So infiltration is the word I want to hear, that we are in the right path talking about corneal ulceration. So the shape of it is ring. Is there any hypopyon?
No.
And there is ciliary injection. Is there any discharge? No. So you have a ring infiltration and ciliary injection and no hypopyon in a patient presenting with cloudy vision and pain. So your differential diagnosis, which could be? And now we will try to take you through some parts of the history and the clinical findings that will help you go actually to the actual diagnosis. So this is again another photo of the same patient. And third deterioration. Let's say this was earlier and still treated with antibiotics, and now this is the way. Okay? So the visual acuity is counting fingers. So if I ask you, how will you further evaluate this patient?
Stop with this.
Okay? Many of you don't mention visual acuity. And maybe because you're young and you're not aware of what's happening, but the medical legal Yeah, you may be checking it if you're worried about orbital cellulitis or something, but you may not mention it and you may miss it. It's fine. We're not going to kill you for missing motility on the infectious keratitis case. All right. Intraocular pressure. You may say, I cannot assess intraocular pressure. Patient is in pain or cooperative, but if you can, you will take it. Okay. Why? Why is intraocular pressure important in this setting? Bullous will no direct implication on the IOP.
Like if infected bullous rupture.
Okay, yes. But why would a bullous keratopathy have a high IOP? Unless you are referring to corneal edema, microcystic corneal edema. Yeah. See here, we are talking about two different entities. Okay, we're talking about microcystic corneal edema secondary to high IOP, which bulle is not usually the presentation, and we're talking about pseudophakic bullous keratopathy secondary to endothelial dysfunction, which can lead to a bulle rupture and secondary bacterial infection. So you have to know, and in this case, no place for the IOP actually when it comes to this point. But why you need the IOP? Because ring and infiltration can be manifestation of viral herpes, and herpes, one of the signs is high IOP. Okay. What other signs in herpes? Increased corneal sensation. So if you put Novacin or anesthesia in a patient before checking corneal sensation, you will be executed. Otherwise, you have to bring the patient in. Now, so corneal sensation is decreased. So you have useful information here. And then this is the examination. We saw it already. There was a stromal ring of filtration. Okay. When we here they are being very specific. Infiltration is WBCs, right? It's an immune-mediated reaction to a pathogen. So it's usually WBCs. We have KBs, okay, that you couldn't appreciate. Okay, there is a defect. And if you are very careful examiner, maybe you would want to look for enlarged corneal nerves. And sometimes they are visible, actually. So it is something, if you mention it, the examiner will say, we know what you're talking about, okay? So it's something you want to have in mind. Injection we talked about, and very difficult to view the posterior wall. So our differential, we talked about herpetic, bacterial, fungal, and contact lens overwear ischemia, as well as our main diagnosis. In this case, yes.
Doctor, we can go back to the previous slide.
Yes.
It said how to check IPD in dilated.
Yes. Do you know how to check IPD in dilated people?
Yes,
Yes, in the consensual. Yeah. So in a relative apparent pupillary defect, you shine on this one, and you have to swing within 2 seconds, because if you don't swing fast enough, you can create your own RAPT. So it's called resident-induced RAPT, okay, or optic neuropathy. So you have to swing very fast, okay, and then normally, so you shine here, it's going to supposedly constrict. You shine here, supposedly constrict, but it's dilating following the dilation of this one, which is it's still dilating, not reacting. Okay, what is in the other hand? You will check in the other eye. This is dilated, and you will look for the dilation instead of constriction, because this is not properly functioning. So you're shining the light on the affected one, the dilated one, and you're looking with your eye on the other one, looking for the condition.
Excuse me.
Yes.
How we can measure the IOP in presence of the corneal ulcer?
It's difficult, but some patients can let you, and some patients won't. Okay, you can do digital. Okay, so digital will put you on the safe side. Okay, I had a court case where I was looking for digital. I wish that the ophthalmologist just mentioned once digital IOP, and there was nothing. So it is very important. Even if you say digital, it is acceptable that you tried. Maybe not every patient. How can you prove to the court the patient was not cooperative? I would say patient was not Kefi. He's not cooperative. So if you mention digital, at least they know that you made an effort to go beyond that step. Right. So what will you do for this patient? Let's not go into this sophisticated test, but you have this patient comes to you already on antibiotics from another service. If the patient was not on antibiotics, what would you do?
Scraping.
And where would you scrape from? And the center. You can scrape both sides, okay? But avoid where? Thin areas, risk of perforation. And with you scraping, what will you scrape with what? Needle? Kimura spatula? I don't have it personally. I do with needle. Okay, so what do you do that with that scraping? So you put it on the multiple acres, okay, for bacteria, fungal, and for fungal, when you are sending it, what do you tell the microbiologist? Please don't throw my culture after 48 hours because they tend to throw it. They don't wait for 7 days. So you needed to wait for at least 7 to 10 days for you to have positive result, and you will send a smear for staining. Okay, gram positive, gram negative can come to you within the same night. So it can gives you a clue of what's happening, right? But this patient is on antibiotic already. Your culture, I can assure you, 100% will be negative anyway. So you did that.
Can we stop the
He's
antibiotics?
been on antibiotics for 10 days, this case particularly. But you stop the antibiotics, that's what you said?
And get a culture.
You can stop the antibiotics and get a culture, okay? 24 hours. I wouldn't feel comfortable stopping for 48 hours. Honestly, clinically, practically, it's difficult. But under monitoring, maybe you can do that. Okay, so you send the cultures, you send the smear, and what do you do with the patient? Patient is already on antibiotic, but as you noticed, he's on 4th generation of fluoroquinolones and tobramycin. So maybe you want to change your antibiotics in such a severity. What do you do? Do you treat patient as an inpatient or outpatient?
Inpatient.
Inpatient. So you admit the patient, okay, and you send the baseline investigations, okay, and then you send the culture and start the patient on fortified antibiotics till you further evaluate this patient. Now, in view of being on antibiotic, not responding, severity of pain, contact lens wearer, I would like to consider other, okay, like acanthamoeba, okay, or fungal. So you send for the fungal. What would you send for the acanthamoeba? Okay, non-nutrient agar with. Is it accessible in your hospital? Because in the university hospital, I had to beg for it, okay, and they would tell me it's very difficult to make and time, but I got it on some occasions. And why do we need the E. coli? So what happens if you have E. coli and you have an agar and acanthamoeba is growing? How would you know? It will make a track. It will eat the E. coli because it feeds on the E. coli. So you will see actually the tracking of the acanthamoeba as disappearance of the E. coli. So E. coli is like top food for the acanthamoeba. Okay. What else do you do? Something that we do in recent years. Most of my patients I diagnose. Most of my patients I diagnose with confocal microscopy. Okay, and in confocal microscopy, it's a very useful tool. You can, if you don't have a lot of infiltration and fibrosis, it's very clear. Okay, and you can, what do you see? Double walled cysts. Okay, and they are very typical of acanthamoeba. Actually, even the confocal microscopy can help you in the management if you pick up this patient early enough. You can debride. If it's not deep in the stroma, you can just debride. I debrided the girl and she didn't need acanthamoeba treatment. She took acanthamoeba treatment for, I would say, literally 8 days, maybe. I published the case, I don't know exactly, but really she didn't need to take the 1-year treatment of acanthamoeba because debridement in early stages, pick them early, debride them early, get rid of the acanthamoeba. So that's a very good option to put in your mind, and CompuScan can help you. So you see the double wall cyst, and then the stroma. Okay, you can also with the CompuScan identify the enlarged nerves. Okay. Now, so we send the cultures as we discussed, and we took swabs also. And this is histopathology. Okay, you see what is this? This is the double wall. Double wall is the magical word. Get that. Now, how do you treat these patients? We will discuss it in details, but monotherapy Quadritherapy?
If it's positive,
Minimum, actually, 3 medications for you to control it. And if you can imagine, the medication we use actually is from the swimming pool disinfectant. We prepare it from the swimming pool disinfectant because this acanthamoeba is evil and resistant to treatment. Okay, and not patients with this medication, they hate you. Really, it's very painful medication, very toxic medication, and it's like you're, poisoning them. But you have to be patient and believe in what you're doing. Otherwise, the patient, if they sense your discomfort or uncomfortable, they will react similarly. But if they know that you're confident and treating, will get rid, just need time. Okay, and you have to know how long it takes to treat these patients. Now, they will ask you about the different treatment groups, okay? And we will go through. Okay, now, when would you proceed for penetrating keratoplasty in these cases?
After clearing from infection, then you should apply treatment.
What if the infection doesn't clear? When do you
Wait.
decide?
After at least 1 year.
Perforated.
You will treat for 1 year with no response? Have you seen acanthamoeba cases? So when we say we are treating for 1 year, doesn't mean that the patient looks the same in 1 year time. Patient should show some response within 6 to 8 weeks, naturally. Why we are treating for 1 year? Because we know the acanthamoeba is there, sitting active, waiting for us to stop medication to come back again. But doesn't have to stay active for 1 year. If it stays active for 1 year, means you should have done something 8 months earlier. Okay? It shouldn't stay active for 1 year. You treat for 1 year, but you should kill it gradually, seeing a sign of improvements, and then decide on tapering your medication, introducing steroids, and so on and so forth. Okay, so this is very important. Not to treat for 1 year, but not to wait for 1 year for improvement. Okay, so if you see any sign of pending perforation, corneal melting, you can proceed with penetrating. So acanthamoeba, okay, free living ubiquitous pathogen. It has to be in the active form, the trophozoite or dormant cyst. Okay. I tried to do a study to find if there is acanthamoeba cyst in eyes of contact lens wearer asymptomatic, and I was able to detect 2 patients with acanthamoeba cyst, but no asymptomatic. Yeah, so it can actually stay dormant and inactive in an eye waiting for activation. So contact lens wearer and acanthamoeba friends.
Did you treat
Okay.
them? Did you treat them?
Sorry.
Did you
This is the question: whether to treat or not to treat. Okay. I selected not to treat, but I monitored. Okay. Because the medication is very toxic. A happy patient with acanthamoeba cyst in his eye and no activation will be very unhappy when you intoxicate his eye and you don't know how to explain to him. So you just monitor them. And this is beyond our. You need something for the exam. You don't need controversial issues. There is different solutions that you can soak them like in HIV patients. I don't know exactly the name, but when you're examining HIV patients with a chloroquine, you have to put it in a special solution. Okay. In immunocompetent patients, they only affect the cornea basically. In immunocompromised, they can cause encephalitis. Okay, so you can find acanthamoeba and encephalitis in immunocompromised patients. Okay, it's mainly in contact lens wearer, rarely in non-contact lens wearer. Okay, and they hypothesize that it gets access to the eye from contamination from tap waters, and you wash your hand and then you put your contact lens, and then there is a microtrauma, so it gets access to the cornea. So this is how it gets access to that, and why it's with contact lens and not without. Okay. So pain, photophobia, decreased vision, injection irritation, tearing, and they have a clinical course that they go up and down, up and down. They improve little, they deteriorate, they improve and deteriorate. take in each patient? Depends on each patient. So early in the disease, we recommend a clear debridement. So if they ask you about the amoeba and the exam, if it's early, I would like to do debridement. Okay? Why it's still important? First, your anti-amoebic medication will penetrate better. You got rid of some of the load. Okay? And then you can get a better sample. If it's spread to the stroma, debridement will not do much to you. Already it's in the stroma. You may do the debridement for the sake of penetration of medication, okay, but it will not help you with getting rid of the disease per se. Now, these are the agents that I would like you to know by heart. Okay, we have the biguanides group, we have the amidines group. Okay, this is a medication that's available pharmaceutically. Okay, and you can get it, you can buy it. Others are being prepared. Okay, like for example, the biguanides are being prepared, but the amidines, the propamidine, which is the proline, is available. In India, I think they call it the gold drop, right? Evenazole and triazoles, antifungals. Okay, I give them systemically also. So I prepare them topically, and then I give them also systemically. Like besides like neomycin, which is not available anymore in our part of the world, even US, I don't think it's available. Yes, but you should have at least 3 or 2. Okay, preferably 3. So what I do is I put the patient on one of the biguanides. Okay, chlorhexidine, I prepare it. I buy the amidine, which is the proline, and then I put the patient on oral tetraconazole and topical tetraconazole. Okay. How long it takes to get to you? Very good. So you need to, as long as you start the patient on medication. So when you start the medication, the frequency is hourly, and then you taper it according to response. At one point, you will reduce it to QID, TID, monitor the patient. So nobody will ask you how many days, how many weeks, when will you no. They want to know that you are monitoring the patient for improvement and tapering your medication accordingly because you worry about toxicity. And then they will ask you, for example, when would you like to start steroids? Okay, it's a very tricky question. Okay, your answer should be when I see dramatic improvement. Okay, and the patient is beyond the stage of perforation, melting, good responses showing, I can start steroids under the cover of the medication and monitor the patient carefully. Okay, this is your answer. Nobody wants, miraculous answer, but they want to know that you will monitor the patient, you will not stop your anti-amoebic medication, and you will be very careful when you're using steroids. Now, pentamidine has been used intravenously, but only in immunocompromised, but not really hasn't been used on immunocompetent patients. Now, when it comes to penetrating keratoplasty, few things they want to know: your timing of the penetrating keratoplasty. Don't rush into the penetrating keratoplasty because you should know that therapeutic. This is called therapeutic, right? Penetrating keratoplasty carries the risk, okay, of rejection, recurrence of the infection, and I've seen a lot of cases. So you don't rush into it unless you really have to. So if I prove that I am failing to control the infection and it's spreading beyond, okay, control like into the chamber or melting the cornea or risk of perforation, I will go for therapeutic keratoplasty, and I will explain to the patient the risk of recurrence and rejection of such kind of transplant. Meanwhile, I will keep the patient on my anti-amoeba medication for a minimum of 1 year, knowing that the infection can recur in the transplanted corneas. Okay, so this is an ideal answer. Sorry? When you are doing the penetrating keratoplasty, supposedly you remove the largest bulk of the amoeba. Patient should be on steroids. Yes, regularly, starting with whatever regimen you are using, like 4 times, and tapering over being treated. You treated acanthamoeba. There's خلاص الابيثelium healed, infiltration disappeared. You're left with scarring, and you are 4 months down the road. Okay, patient vision is counting fingers because he has extensive scarring. When will you plan your transplant? Which is 1 year. Still want to wait for 1 year because that's the time you keep your patient on medication, and that's the time you do your transplant. Okay, so don't rush into the transplant earlier because now you are looking for another kind of transplant, not therapeutic. You are looking for optical. Okay, so you want a better vision. Right. So treatment summary: epithelial